and welcome to the Geek Lab. And today we have something not that different. It's actually what if you listen to the media, they are touting as the new Megadrive. Selling out, sales going up 400% close to Christmas. It's not really a new Megadrive. It is, if you're used to these things, the same old AtGames with a Megadrive on the chip. Well, I think it's a Megadrive on the chip in this case. So basically what this is sold as is a Megadrive, a modern version of the Megadrive with 80 built-in games, plus you can put cartridges, original cartridges in to work with it, allegedly, and you've got two wireless controllers which work on infrared by the looks of it. But if they're not up to your standard, you can also plug in the original controllers on the front, which is a nice touch. Well done. So this sells for, at present, £39.99 at August, which is a British catalogue store. And 2 days after I got this one ordered, well, my friend went to get one, and they've sold out in the entire northeast of England. So he's had to get one down to Leeds. Fortunately, he's travelling down there, so we could not get one locally at all. So let's have a look at this thing itself. It's sold as Sega Megadrive Classic Games Console. Yeah, it's not strictly Collector's Edition. Now, why is this the Collector's Edition? Well, I'll tell you why it's a Collector's Edition. It is a Collector's Edition because it says Collector's Edition on it. It's no different, as far as I can tell, from any previous version of this, because it's been on the market for about 2 years. So, yeah, there's no difference I can see between this and them. So it's just a marketing gimmick, as usual. Compatible with Sega Megadrive cartridges. Some cartridges are not compatible due to cartridge conditions or original specification of games and cartridge hardware. I have heard that most cartridges work fine with this, although some, your rarer ones, some may not quite fit, and have to take a bit of abuse to get in, or you get glitches. But for the majority of games, apparently, this thing works fine. Now, by AtGames, who do all the clones and little portable things I've got one over there to also see a review of. Now, classic game console package includes classic wireless game console. Not really, because it's not really the original design, so no. 80 built-in games, we'll see a few of them in a second. 40 classic Sega Mega Drive games and 40 bonus arcade games. Yeah, we'll see why they're bonus in a moment. 2 wireless controllers, AC power adapter, and instructional manual. 80 built-in games, just in case you forgot. Age 10 plus. Game controllers require 4 AAA batteries, 2 in each. And a bit of gumph there on what does what. And AtGames. Sega all rights reserved. Sega, imported by August Limited. See? If you can get this in America, you probably can. Probably find whoever's imports it over there, because I doubt it's August, because they don't have August as far as I'm aware. Now you've got original games, games from the original console, like Alex Kidd, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Arrow Flash, Bonanza Brothers, Chakan, Columns 2, Crackdown, Decap, Dr. Robotnik, something, Mean Beach Machines, Echo Jr., Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, Kid Chameleon, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, The Ooze, Vectorman 2, Virtual Fighter 2, the Virtual Fighter, I don't know, and from there down it sort of goes on to the sort of homemade sort of shite. Filler games, as they're often referred to. So, now, prior preparation prevents piss poor performance, and I haven't prior prepared. I haven't got my scissors, so I'm going to use a screwdriver to get this bloody thing open. There we go. Open. So, let's open the box and reveal all that is to be revealed. I was just thinking, He looks like he's pissed off. He looks like, I hate this thing, I'm going to beat that shit out of that thing. Perhaps he is. And he's telling him, no, not yet. We haven't sold it yet. Beat it up once it's been sold and we got the money in our pockets. Yes, do that. Right, let's have a look. PG, mild violence. If you don't like it, yes, there may be more than mild violence. So, inside we have cardboard and instrucciones. Classic game console, AtGames, Digital Media Incorporated, instruction manual, just in case you didn't know. Model number FB8200R/ADM. And inside we have, well, guess what? Instructions. Second game, jack. A good example of the part of language. Press the power button to turn on the game console. Press the power button again if you would like to turn off the game console. So yeah, English as is with all these AtGames. Seems to be fine. And then you've got, for each one, strange and deadly aliens have invaded the Earth, and it's up to you to stop them. Your battle will take you through numerous environments as you fight your way to the mothership, to the mothership to face off with the mother of all aliens. So yeah, you've got instructions for each of the games. Don't need them, which is very nice, but don't need them. And there we go. And imported by August, just in case you forgot. They put it bloody everywhere. So that's the instrucciones. The console, which is slightly dirty, there's dust. It's very light. It's dusty, very dusty. You'd expect it to be light. It's just a Megadrive on a chip, or Sega Genesis as they call it in America land. And there's the cartridge. It all looks good enough. One button, menu button. Don't feel ultimate quality, but they feel good enough. And stuff on the back. Untitled Technology Limited. Imported by August. Stop it. And 2 ports on the front. The infrared receiver. Infrared. You know what that turns like on these clone consoles. Audio video. So it's mono audio. DC 9V. I will, in a second, get an original Megadrive just to show you the scale. Yeah, I got one here. This, get back over here. That's an original Megadrive, and that's the AtGames. So it's about quarter the size. Very compact. Very not compact, and a hell of a lot heavier. There's that lot of shielding and everything in it. Where's this? Or not. Okay, let's. Yeah. Got a power supply thingy. Needs. Although it's got 4 where you only need 2. Weird. And I've heard a lot about these. They're controllers. So how do I think they are? Let's have a look. Actually don't. Some of the buttons wobble when you're doing that. Don't feel as bad as I expected. The buttons are okay, a bit clunkier than the standard one, but they feel alright. Quality obviously isn't as high as you get on the original Megadrive, but it's not too bad. I'll put the batteries in and we'll see what the weight is with the batteries in. Be right back. Right, here we are with the batteries in. Doesn't make that much difference, still a light controller. We get used to it, you can see it flashing there as I press it, and the camera might, yeah, it's infrared, there's the infrared signal. Can't see that in real life obviously, but the camera picks up on it. There we go. And a P1 and P2, so you can select whether you're player 1 or player 2, and that's it for the controllers. Focus, thank you. And obviously you get 2 of them. Ta-da! So, all that's left to do is plug this thing in and see it running. The big test. I've heard various different stories depending on which model it is. We'll see how this one performs. I'll be right back. Right, do not fear, I'm not going to be screen capturing this off camera, but there's something, as soon as you switch this thing on, which that is, switch it off to the thing that shows up there. Ah, there's something very familiar about that. Something I can't quite put my hands on. Fire up. This is not boding very well for the sound quality of this, is it? If you've not seen this video, the video that reviews this one, which is the AtGames portable Megadrive, I shall put a link at the end of the video. But if you've seen that video, you know that this is not going to bode well for the sound quality of this thing. Right, let's switch to recording this properly. Right, so here it is, and yes, it's quite familiar, isn't it? So we've got Alex Kidd. There we go. Got to put it on P1 for it to allow it to use the menus. Alien Storm, Auto Beast, and oh yeah, you got to use the right to swap through menus. So we've got to do it, haven't we? We have got to start with Sonic the Hedgehog, just to test the sound. So press the start button. I hope that's the right one. That seems alright. Just turn this volume down here, it's a bit loud. Okay, yeah, it's a bit slow, it's a bit off tune, but it's not quite as bad as its portable brother, so let's have a play and see how it plays. Right, okay. Right, just play. Yeah, it's still running rather slow, but not quite as bad. Let's have a look. Let's test the response time of this controller. Press the button now, and now, and now. The controller appears to respond fine. Okay, it's smaller, it's lighter, and it's infrared. But so far, I mean, I'm setting a fair distance from it. I'll increase my distance to living room distance. I'm going to sit right back here and press buttons. Yep, works fine. So, as controller-wise, I've heard some people say the controllers are terrible, so it's either an earlier model or they've got different standards to me, but this controller does its job well. Now, what could be interesting at this point is if I was prepared properly before. Let me see. Sonic. Oh, that's Sonic 3 here. Ah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Hang on. Right, I'm going to now switch this thing off. Send that noise. And I'm going to put in, hopefully it will work the first time, if not I'll have to clean it. I'm going to put in an original Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge. It's running. That sounds fine. What difference is it going to make? Still running slow. No, it's exactly the same. Start. No, it's still running slow. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm getting addicted to the game here. I've also heard that this will work with this 32X, but I can't see how that will work myself. it's got different cables. Unless you need to change the composite and everything. So I can't see how that would work. But game-wise, it appears to work just fine. Cartridges play. Let's play another native game of it. Oh god, falling over. Right, so we'll play Ultra Beast. Yeah, let's play Ultra Beast. Beep. So, as some people said, it looks like this is an identical chip to the one in the portable. But it doesn't seem to play the sound quite as slow as that. But other than that, artifact wise, it seems to run fine. Yeah, this is working fine. Just the, as usual, the sound is out. Come on, don't stop, bastard. Yes, come on. And you. Right, at this point I'm going to test something a bit more pushing for it. Let's have a look. We have Road Rash. Let's try Road Rash to work our way up. And here it is. Let's try Virtual Racing. That will push it. Don't think this is. This might actually be broken. Let's have a look. So if it doesn't read it, it goes straight onto the menu itself. Okay, let's boink. Try Road Rash 2. I must have read that. Okay, that's where's my controller gone? Who said my controller? There it is. Right. Ooh, that's nice and slow. But, yep, picking up speed here. Controllers responding fine, no issues there. So, as the controller itself, yeah, no real issues. Okay, it's not quite the same as the original, but it performs okay, does its job. Go on, accelerate. Oh, hold on. Where's the accelerator gone? Oh, you'll do. Right, go. Let's see us speed it up. See if there's any daft artifacts or anything. Doom to doom. No, that appears to run just fine. Right, I'm going to now turn it off. Have a look at some more games on there. I'll be right back. And record. Record. No. Right. Okay. Right, we are back. Now the reason I took that break is I wanted to see if the 32X would work with it, but it doesn't know it can't. It needs different cables and needs to communicate, so that ain't happening. So somebody tries to sell you this on that, don't believe them. Right, let's just try a couple more of the well-known games. Sonic 3D Blast, let's try that because all the people haven't reviewed that one on there. And then we'll have a look at a couple. That's different. We'll have a look at a couple of the homebrew games on there, see if they're any good. Alright, let's try this. Now this is a game that I haven't played, so I'm hearing this with fresh ears and I can pick up the fact it's running slow. I really can, quite easily. It doesn't sound terrible. Whee! That's quite fun, I've played this before. May have to have a sneaky peeky at this game, because it looks quite interesting. So it does. Aye. Don't touch them. Roger. Let's go that way. No. Whee! Right. Oh, don't touch him. Why do I touch the things I'm not supposed to? S. 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 There we go. Right. Go. Okay, right, go. This seems a fun game, and it plays well on here. Never played the original to compare it, but it seems to run well like the other games. Although I imagine the sound is not out. It is out. Right, let's have a quick look at some of the games that have come with it. Let's have a look at Snake. That's going to be... Yeah, you know what this is going to be. Still, let's play it anyway. Oh my god. The hell is that? Sounds like the death knell of some brass band. Okay. That is painfully slow. And the scrolling going up is actually part of the game. It's on two. I'm using this on 2 monitors and it's on both of them. That is unplayable. Doesn't respond at all to your controls. That is terrible. Mr. Bulls. What a great name. Naval Power. That looks terrible. Mahjong. Mega Brain Switch. I don't know Mega Brains. Can't play that. Cross the Road. I've seen people play this. Let's have a look at this. It is what it is. It's a frogger clone. Ready, go. Go. Okay. Strange controls because you have to press jump to go forward, but you just use a joystick to go all the ways. So it's strange, but you win! Yay! I won! God, it sounds so bored, doesn't it, with that? Can't be off. Can't be off. Yeah. There we go. I think that's enough of that, and that's enough of the games on this thing. Let's do a final review. So, the AtGames Megadrive Classic Games Console. Is it with it? Well, controllers, not as good as the original, but passable, usable. Console itself is easy to use. Light and cheap as you'd expect, but easy to use. Games. Now, yes, games, they play well, play fine, but there's that ever-present sound issue. So, if you're somebody in your 30s and 40s and you want to play original games and you're a hardcore gamer, this is not for you. Excuse me. If perhaps you're a bit skint, but you want to play some games and you don't mind the sound too much, this may be for you if you can get it cheap. If you've got children who are not connoisseurs of the music, not going to notice it, want to give them something to keep them busy, this may be for them. But for the mainstream collector, hardcore gamer who doing retro gaming, unless by some way you can get around that sound, or you're desperate to get all these games for cheap and you can put up with that sound, this is maybe for you. Other than that, maybe not. So, final choice is up to you, but you've now seen what it's like, what it sounds like. You decide. So, if you'd like watch any more videos like this, please subscribe, please thumbs up because it does help, and our social media including Facebook, Twitter, Patreon and our Twitch stream, links are down below. So, thank you very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.